And now, CCW News presents Holy Crap, This Is Actually Happening! Malarky, Tomfoolery, and Monkeyshines edition, April 21st, 2024. I'm Chuck U. Farley. The big news this week is the continuation of the sham Trump trial in New York City. After defying his gag order, buying everyone at Chick-fil-A their dinner, and nonchalantly raising over $1 million in small donations during the very first day, the only way anyone could outshine Trump was to set themselves on fire. Meanwhile, with the help of an army of rhinos, the House passed yet another ridiculous bill, $95 billion to be exact, to protect everyone else's borders but our own. Amazon wowed the world with their better-than-self-checkout technology that allowed shoppers to simply put their chosen merchandise in their purses, bags, or carts and walk right out of the store. With Amazon's cutting-edge tech, they'd know exactly what you took and what to charge your account. How did they perform this witchcraft, you might ask? Their advertised advanced AI? An intricate combination of magnets and 5G? Lasers? No, it turns out they have a staff in India who watches the instant replays and charges accordingly. I swear, I am not making this up. As if having the federal government out to get you isn't enough, RFK Jr.'s own family betrayed him. 15 members of the extended Kennedy family endorsed King Brandon over their own brother because he doesn't have a chance and Orange Man bad. His sister Carrie Kennedy quipped, "I chose to endorse Joe Biden because his record more closely fits the ideology and legacy of the Kennedy name. Frankly, Bobby Jr. just doesn't fit in. He pays attention to science, isn't actively laundering any money, and hasn't even drowned a single secretary." Finally, the brain donor-in-chief had a banner week as he regaled us with such quips as, "Are you ready to choose freedom over democracy?" After which the audience clapped like seals in a circus. He bragged, "I made it clear to the Israelis, don't move on Haifa," which is an easy task as Haifa is in Israel. Finally, while shambling through Pennsylvania, King Brandon told several whoppers, including his promise that no one making over $400,000 will pay a cent more in taxes. He backed up his totally believable statement by saying he himself has never made that amount of money, even though his public tax returns reveal he not only made much more than that, but sometimes in the tens of millions. Oh yes, and let's not forget that $400,000 happens to be the exact amount of the annual salary of the President of the United States. Did he forget? Or is he trying to tell us something? The cherry on the hot fib sundae was a spine-tingling fever dream in which Joe's uncle, Ambrose Finnegan, whom he somehow called Uncle Bosie, even though they never actually met, joined the military on D-Day, June 6, 1944, even though he died on May 14, 1944, was shot down while flying a single-engine plane, even though he wasn't a pilot, the plane was an A-20 bomber, and it went down due to mechanical problems, and was eaten by cannibals in New Guinea, which would have required cannibals with scuba gear since the plane went down at sea. Biden told his titanically tall tale not once, but twice on the same day. White House Press Secretary Jean-Luc Diversity Hire chalked up the ridiculous ruses to Biden having a, quote, emotional moment, end quote. I swear, I am not making this up. And what was the Associated Press's take on the cabbage in chief's meandering mendaciousness? Quote, Biden is off on details of his uncle's World War II death as he calls Trump unfit to lead the military. For CCW News, this has been Holy Crap, This Is Actually Happening. I am Chuck U. Farley. Good night, and may God help us.